You made a big mistake. And I don't blame you, because nobody warned you. Somewhere between modern medicine and fancy supplements, 5 of the most powerful healing plants on Earth were quietly erased, not by accident. The plants that biblical healers swore by, that grandmothers grew without thinking twice, gone from our gardens, gone from our lives. And the worst part? The problems these plants used to solve. The aching joints, the restless nights, the weak immunity. Those problems didn't disappear with them. They got worse. Today, I'm revealing all 5. And before I show you the last one, can you guess which healing plant appears by name in the Bible and still grows in ordinary soil today? Here at Forgotten Roots, we don't chase trends. We recover what time buried. NASA researchers once confirmed that certain ancient plants actively purify the air we breathe. And long before that, the Bible mentioned healing plants by name, in scripture after scripture, as gifts placed on this earth deliberately for human health. These weren't superstitions, they were solutions. Now, let's bring them back. 5 plants. 5 forgotten healers. Starting right now. The plant of immortality, sitting in your home right now. You've walked past this plant 100 times. Maybe it's sitting in your home right now, and you still don't know its real power. Aloe Vera. Grandmothers kept it. Pharaohs were buried with it. The Egyptians didn't call it a houseplant. They called it the plant of immortality. Not flowers, not gold. Aloe was placed inside royal tombs deliberately. That should tell you everything. And science finally confirmed what ancients already knew. University of Maryland researchers identified over 75 active compounds inside that simple gel. Vitamins, enzymes, and anti-inflammatory agents that directly target joint pain, gut problems, and slow immunity. Your grandmother didn't need a research paper. She just never let that plant die. Starting tomorrow morning, cut 1 fresh leaf, scoop the gel, mix 1 spoon into warm water. Do it for 7 days straight and notice what changes. But here's what I haven't told you yet. Aloe was historically never used alone. Ancient healers always paired it with one specific plant to multiply its effect. That plant is next, and most people have never even heard its name. The Bible named this plant, and we forgot it existed. Most people have never grown this plant. Most have never even seen it. But open the book of Luke, chapter 11, verse 42, and it's mentioned by name. Jesus himself referenced it. Meet rue, the plant biblical healers considered essential. For centuries, rue was used across the Middle East to relieve nerve pain, reduce inflammation, and strengthen failing eyesight, conditions that quietly steal quality of life from millions of people every single day. And then modern gardening forgot it completely. But here's what should concern you right now. What I'm about to share about plant number 4 may be the single most important thing you hear this entire year. Don't go anywhere. Rue still grows easily in ordinary soil, in ordinary pots, on ordinary windowsills. You don't need a garden. You don't need special equipment. A small cutting, indirect sunlight, and patience, that's all it ever needed. The question is, why did we stop? Comfrey. The plant Big Pharma quietly erased from your garden until the 1970s. This plant was in every pharmacy, every home, every healer's garden across the Western world. Then suddenly, it vanished. And the reason it disappeared has nothing to do with safety and everything to do with profit. Pharmaceutical companies began replacing plant-based remedies with patentable synthetic drugs. Comfrey couldn't be patented. It couldn't be bottled and sold for $40. So instead, it was quietly discredited, buried under selective research and deliberate industry pressure. But here's what they couldn't erase: centuries of documented healing use across European and Middle Eastern traditions. And a 2004 study published in Phytomedicine Journal confirming comfrey root extract reduces muscle and joint pain faster than most synthetic alternatives. The Bible's book of Ezekiel speaks of healing leaves placed on this earth deliberately for the restoration of people. Comfrey's 1,000-year history fits that description exactly. We found aloe forgotten on windowsills. We found rue forgotten in scripture. Now we find comfrey erased on purpose. Was this plant ever in your home? Drop a simple yes or no in the comments. I read every single one. Lemon balm, the plant your mother kept without knowing why nobody told her the science. She didn't need it. Your mother, or maybe her mother, kept this plant close, in the kitchen, by the bedroom window. Sometimes just outside the back door. Not because A doctor recommended it, because something passed down to generations said keep this one near. Lemon balm, the quiet healer. Used for centuries across Mediterranean traditions to calm restless nights, settle anxious minds, and ease the kind of exhaustion that sleep alone never fixes. That feeling your grandmother's home always had, that stillness, that calm, lemon balm may have been part of the reason. Now pause for just one moment. Of these 4 plants, aloe, rue, comfrey, and lemon balm, how many are actually growing in your home right now? 0, 1, or more than 2? Tell me in the comments. I personally read every single response, and if your answer is 0, plant number 5 was made for you. It is the most forgotten plant on this entire list, and without question, the most powerful. Hyssop, the most powerful healing plant the world completely forgot. I saved this one for last deliberately, not because it's the rarest, not because it's the hardest to grow, but because what I'm about to tell you will make you question why this plant ever left your life in the first place. Hyssop. The Bible mentions it more than any other healing plant. Psalm 51, the Book of Exodus, the Gospel of John. Across scripture after scripture, hyssop appears, not as background detail, but as the plant chosen specifically for purification, healing, and restoration. And modern science didn't dismiss it. A study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology confirmed hyssop contains potent antioxidant and antimicrobial compounds, directly supporting respiratory health, immune function, and digestive strength. 3 systems that quietly deteriorate as we age. 3 systems your body is fighting to protect right now. This is the mistake the title promised. Not growing hyssop. While your joints ache, your immunity weakens, and your sleep suffers, when the answer was always available in ordinary soil, in an ordinary pot, on an ordinary windowsill. The Bible knew. Your grandmother's generation knew. Now you know too. 5 forgotten healers. And where you begin to